Good morning, simplifiers. I've got a quick Dollar Tree haul. That sun is starting to be super hot. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I thought I would just come out here really quickly, enjoy the birds. The purple martins are here singing. The purple martins usually leave here by July, so their babies aren't grown yet or they'd be gone. So I love it. They got here really early this year. I think they were here middle of March. May not be early, but sometimes it seems like it's earlier. But so first to middle of March, I think they were here. And if we get them here this long, fantastic. They're very noisy, but we love them. They're just the happiest little birds. All right, so I wasn't going to shop at Dollar Tree for a while. I was going to take a little hiatus because if you saw my declutter where I was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, I've got probably 12 body washes. So no more body washes, Diana. You've bought all you need. I'm very close to running out of hand soaps. So pretty soon I'll be able to buy some new hand soaps. But I'm still working down through those. I haven't bought a hand soap in maybe a year. I don't know. It's been a long time. Probably not a year. I bought one at Halloween. So I did buy one then. But yeah, it's been a long time. All right. So anyway, I got sucked in by the school supplies because Crafty Girl did a really good school supply haul. And it was so cute. And I found these. She mentioned this little kitty cat stationery set. So I got 2 of these. It's a pen. It's a cute little cat. And then these are, I think, sticky notes. Yeah, 80 sticky notes. Hopefully they work well. I don't know. Sometimes these off brands, you just don't know. Stop. These cats. I've had it with these cats. So anyway, I got 2 of them. One's for me and one's for my friend Tanya, who she's always buying me stuff. So that's for her. Okay, and then I've got the niece who loves Stitch. They had a bunch of Stitch stuff. I just got this because I thought it was usable. I mean, she can just write notes in it. It says Aloha from Hawaii, and it's got the little girl up here in the window. I can't even see because it's so bright out here. I was like, where's the girl? There she is. And it's just on the back, Stitch journal, 50 sheets. All right, $1.25 for both of those. This might have been more. Some of the calendars are more. This one may still be $1.25. So what I do, it's on this, you could actually write on this thing if you wanted to. It's that plastic where you could just dry erase if you wanted to. But what I do is I put this is the school year calendar. So in July, it's over. I use these every year. I just love them. And so I put my work schedule on here so Spencer can see where I am. Of course, lately I haven't been filling it in. But anyway, my work schedule is a lot more simple than it used to be. It's pretty much Dad, one other house, and then Dad. This week I've got 2 houses, not just one. So anyway, the calendars are usually, I think they're up to $2 now, but this might have still been $1.25 or $1.50. I'm not sure. But most of the Jot stuff is $1.25 still. And I had heard they were raising prices again on like them skincare, and that hasn't happened. So please, Dollar Tree, do not raise the prices on the soaps, the body washes, the makeups. This is stuff. No, you don't have to have makeup, but soap and body wash and shampoo. We need those things, right? So let's just stop with the raising of the prices. I mean, let's just stop. Okay, and then I got these. I've used these all the time, but this is a new one. So this one says meow. And I like the ones that are lined. And so this one is not, but it's just, it's a cat. So I cannot say no to that. I use these just for grocery lists, just to make notes, stuff like that. Leave Spencer a note. Then this one says stay groovy. I'm going to give it to my friend. And it's got the little puppy on the inside. And then this part, and this one is actually lined, I think. I liked this one better because it has lines, but no, they didn't ask me. So I made 2 of those. And then this, I'd seen Crafty Girl show this. There's several different patterns, but this is the gamer one. And of course, Spencer's a gamer, so I love this kind of stuff. And it's just a lined notebook, just something to write notes. Again, I take a lot of notes, and when I'm talking to my dad, I write notes down, what he needs done, whatever, so I hopefully don't lose it, haha, and remember it. But anyway, this is 60 sheets. That was $1.25, pretty sure. Oh, and then the dry erase markers, I went back to this. Every time I try a different dry erase marker, it doesn't work very well. The best ones are the name brand. The big fat name brand. I can't remember what it is, but those are the best ones. This, you get the 8-pack. During the school supplies, you get the 8-pack instead of the 4-pack. So, and I like all the different colors. So it's got red, green, blue, purple, and then a bunch of black. So this will probably last me a few months. Okay, that was everything in there. And then I bought Italian ices. I bought 2 boxes of these and 2 boxes of these. Okay, so this is blue raspberry, strawberry, berry lemonade, and cherry. These are really good. I bought these a lot. That's not a brand new thing for me. This is new. It's Margaritaville freezer bars, Caribbean fruit punch, pina colada, which was very good by the way, strawberry daiquiri, and mango margarita. So that's what that looks like. I had not tried these until this year. These are really good. I will tell you, the serving size for this container is the entire container. I told Spencer, I was like, this has 10 bars in it. Why would you sit down and eat 10 bars at once? I eat like one well, I usually eat 2. I eat 2. I don't eat 10. So if you eat the entire thing, calories 220, so that's actually not bad for a snack. The total carbs is 56. If you eat like a donut, you're gonna get 50 or 60 or 70 carbs. So I guess it's actually better if you're gonna eat an entire serving. If you want this entire box, you'll get as much as like a donut or a cinnamon roll or something, or just a muffin. Anything, pretty much anything junk food you get at the store is gonna be 50, 60, 70 carbs for one. So that's actually not terrible if you think about it. So I'm just looking for snacks for me that don't have dairy, because if you look at every snack out there, they all have dairy. So I'm just trying to be very careful. If you saw my video talking about, you know, it's always something. Yes, it's always something with me. Always, always, always something with me. Always. Spencer had this, Spencer had been having some breathing problems, and he went to an allergist. He went to like 3 or 4 specialists trying to figure out what the problem was. Nobody ever really figured it out. I think it had to do with stress, having to do with his mom at the time. She had dementia. She was very, very combative and difficult to deal with. So, and she would always say, like, you think I'm stupid, and, you know, this kind of stuff that's just not helpful, and upsetting. You know what I mean? It's upsetting for somebody to constantly say, you think I'm stupid, and, you know, and she's very argumentative, and then you wanted to argue with her, and that didn't go well. So, anyway, the allergist gave him this Zizal. I tried one of these yesterday, and it's the first thing that's actually helped. The Benadryl helped as far as, so I mentioned my tongue at one point was swelling, and another point my throat felt like it was starting to close up. So the Benadryl worked for that. So I keep the Benadryl in my purse with me all the time. I always have the Benadryl. I have some of it sitting around on the counter. I just have it real accessible in case the tongue or the throat or any of that. But that was all, as far as I could tell, due to dairy, and I've gotten completely off dairy, and that hasn't happened since I got off dairy. So won't be doing dairy again. Will not be doing dairy again. But he had these samples, and this is the first thing that really worked. So I'd gotten the itching under control with a Boiron, B-O-I-R-O-N, is a homeopathic company, and I've gotten the itching, a lot of the itching under, not all of it, but a lot of the itching under control with I think it's a histamine homeopathic thing. You just stick it under your tongue, let it dissolve. It's these tiny little pellets. I like the pills that they dissolve under the tongue better just because they're larger. The pellets are just tiny and kind of hard to, they just kind of float around your mouth. It's like it's supposed to be under your tongue, but it's floating around my whole mouth because it's so tiny. So I didn't love the pellets, but it was really helping the itching. But what was happening was my lips would feel numb, which that's also not good as far as an allergy. But like everything I was eating was causing the itching or the numbness, but I wasn't having the tongue or the throat thing. So I was like, lips a little bit numb and tingly. Okay, we'll take that over. And I was still using the Benadryl. So anyway, I tried this yesterday, and I had almost zero itching, and the tongue numb thing pretty much went away for not quite 24 hours, but a good long time. Good long time. Like today, I'm still feeling a little tingly, a little numbness right now. I took this a couple of hours ago, so it should have already, it says it kicks in within an hour. This doesn't even say it's for that. It just says sneezing, runny nose, itchy nose or throat, itchy, watery eyes. But antihistamine is, I mean, this is a histamine problem. I do know that. Whatever's going on is a histamine problem. I do feel like maybe stress from caring for my dad could have possibly kicked it off. My dad called me. We always talk at 8 o'clock at night. He called me the other night, and I was like, well, how are you doing? He's like, well, I'm real sore. And I was like, did you fall again? Yeah. I think it had been a week since he had fallen. So, and he had fallen twice the week before, and then 1 week later, and maybe 1 week and 2 days later, fell again. So it's just a terrible situation. And I'm not even kidding. The minute he said that to me, I felt like my lips became even more numb than they already were. So I was like, well, stress can't be causing this at all. No, can't be causing it. Anyway, I'm sweating like I don't know what. So this really quick video today just to update you on that. If you're having any kind of histamine problem, just try different antihistamines. I tried Allegra because they've got something called Allegra Hives, which I didn't buy that, but it's just the same as the regular Allegra. It didn't help. It might have helped my sinuses a little bit, but it didn't help. Yeah, I'm not worried about my sinuses right now. Right now I'm worried about all the itching all over. My mouth, my nose, inside my ears, up inside my nose, my ears, up here going numb, up here itching. I mean, it's just nuts. It's just a nutty situation. So anyway, if you're having histamine problems, histamine, whatever the word is, I would just suggest trying different antihistamines, because he just happened to have this, and he had told me for some other problem. He's like, just try that and see if it works. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try that. He didn't mention it for this, but he had mentioned it for something else. So anyway, and my sinuses are doing pretty good too. So I do know one thing, if that sinus junk starts up with the headaches and everything, I'm just going to take, like, not all at once, but I'd taken like 5 Benadryl over a 24-hour period. I will do that again if that keeps me off of antibiotics. And I know people are like, it's so dangerous, it's so dangerous. Yes, it's been on the market forever, it's so dangerous, whatever. It's probably not any more dangerous than a Zyzal is. Anyway, you know what, all drugs are dangerous, but sometimes we just do what we gotta do, right? Love you guys, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.